Hello everyone and welcome to Halfbeard's HUD's Heads Up. Today we have Orcs Must Die 2. The sequel to Orcs Must Die from Robot Entertainment. This is what they've done is they've essentially made a whole new game, added a ton of new levels, put in all the old levels if you want, as well as endless modes of all the endless modes, a bunch of levels, that kind of stuff. They've also added co-op, which is why we're going to be playing this game entirely co-op with a buddy of mine. Why don't we just jump right in? They do have voice chat enabled, so I'm just going to let them know. Hey, Zach, we're going into the first level, the Edge now. I have voice chat, he isn't. This is going to make this a fun video. So basically, gameplay-wise, it's the same old story. It's placing traps, attacking guys, orcs, lots of orcs. There's also story,
was this how
kind of.
Trapped, surrounded.
There's a cutscene here, a cutscene midway through the game, and a cutscene at the end, I think.
So much more.
And that's kinda
they were coming
it. Two characters. You got this lady here, who is the evil sorceress queen from the first game, and the kind of dumb idiot guy from the first game. I'm playing as a lady because I like her attack style. Also because it's a new game, might as well play with the new content. My buddy's playing with the with the warrior mage in the first game. Those will kind of. You'll get to see both players kind of styles. He'll be going more melee, well as I will be going much more trappish.
Standing right
that would be the other guy I'm talking about.
Ridiculous grin plastered across his face.
Kind of looks like Bruce Campbell with some sort of learning disorder.
One thing to say: run!
All right, let's get into this. There he is.
Can't you feel the magic returning?
So pick your traps, pick your goodies. What am I gonna go with? Trinkets as well. Trinkets are kind of will give you a passive bonus as well as improving stuff. What else am I doing? I need things to put down. These are all. I've got too many things. Ooh, I don't like picking. Keep those there. Done. Well, there's a achievement I want with that. We'll keep that. Whatever, I can make do with this. Actually, hold on. He's already been doing melee. Alright. Got some acid traps there. He's got himself a spike trap. Alright. So as you can see, he's got a shotgun that shoots out a grenade. I've got this staff, which is rapid fire, as well as it'll charm guys. So, well, we can start. Alright, unleash on the horde. And never mind, you just fell off a cliff. That actually takes away from rift points. I didn't know about that. Alright, let's unleash the horde now. This thing can also be charged. So, for the most part, these characters, there's lots of leveling up in this game. We'll show that after this level. And most of these characters' level up paths are pretty much the same. Where it differentiates is their starting weapon. Like I got this wand. He gets that shotgun as their starting weapon. And the starting two traps. I got like an ice vent and the acid sprayers you see on the wall over there. He has the arrow spikes, as well as tar traps. I can also charm guys, so he's on our side now, and they fell off the wall.
Insects.
Alright, so I'm gonna just, because I'm a crazy bastard who needs my symmetry. There's also, you'll get stuff that you can put on the ceiling, like this haymaker trap, which there's nowhere good to put it right now. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Here we are. I can put that there. He's got one up on the ceiling as well. You can also use these trinkets to do some active stuff as well. Like I've got a healing one, which that'll heal both me and the other character, and I got that other one that's a gear that'll reset all the traps, which is super handy. Charming stuff is cool because then they'll fight for you. And there's lots of bonuses. So like on this staff, there's bonuses where you make so your ultra charged attack does more. You can make it so that guys who are charmed take more damage. And it's all based on a mana meter as well. You'll notice that the dude's got a more balanced health and mana combination, whereas I have much higher mana to a lower health. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple of these things because I like these things.
Spin, strike, and
Aw.
toss.
I never have enough to do what I want. Oh, he fell off the edge, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Me and my being all up on the traps wasn't a good plan.
A delightful series of deaths.
But yeah, I mean, it's basically just more Orcs Must Die. You can. It feels they've definitely added more RPG elements. I mean, this game's big competitor when the first game came out last year was Dungeon Defenders, which was more. It kind of took the action RPG formula both of the games have and added more RPGs than action, where this game was very much more action RPG. This game has decided to, while still very much an action game, it's got more RPG elements, just to kind of help out. And as a result, you feel like you can customize more. Like I definitely feel like I've made a character that's much more into traps than melee, and as a result, some fun stuff. I've gotten to do some kind of fun stuff. I'm at the point in levels where I can kind of just watch the enemies come through, and I only actually have to physically attack like one or two of them. Whereas you can see, obviously, Zach is just rummaging through guys, just destroying them with that hammer. So he's obviously prepared more that way. We look good here. I think we're good to go.
Welcome to my lair.
We actually have a ton of extras. So what I'm going to do, while Zach is actually working, is I'm just going to place these right here. Place one there. You'll notice I have a limited amount of stuff on the hotbar. That does improve over time, but it does max out at 10, obviously. Lots of different traps, lots of variety. Again, we'll show it more of that once this level's over, which is going to be over in just a second. I like how none of my traps got used. Those haymakers are brutal. Yeah, I mean, like, this is just kind of feels like more Orcs Must Die, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, for 15 bucks, you're getting an absolute insane amount of content. There are, I don't know, let's take a look. See if I can read the Steam page while also playing this game. Let's see, if you have the original Orcs Must Die, you immediately unlock co-op versions of 10 levels from the first game. There's a total of 20 enemies, 20 different kinds of enemies, as well as the spellbook here, as well as 50 different traps, weapons, and guardians, ridiculous upgrade systems, scoring, leaderboard, that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's go into this. So there's, you know, ridiculous amount of traps to buy, as you can see here, a bunch of weapons, gear, and even more costumes you can pick up. Here's just all the stuff I got now. Everything you go into has an upgrade path. So let's just show the haymaker because I like it so much as an example. You'll see it's got a unique thing, so you can pick one of these. And for example, I've got mine, so it sometimes will stun heavier enemies, or you can also have it so it will throw enemies back with more force, and then just a basic like upgrades them with more damage. And there's sometimes a special thing as well. See this one? No. Let's look at the weapons that sometimes have special things. No, there's lots of bonuses, and then just you can constantly drop these skulls into upgrading stuff, which is nice. While I'm here, why don't I just make my floor spikes a little bit more damaging? Yeah, and then just again, lots of variety. Like if you want stuff, you got stuff. You can spend a while playing this game, and there's multiple difficulties. Why don't we just do the next level then? We're gonna do probably 3 levels today, and call it a heads up. Yeah, tons of levels in this game, though. The campaign is decently long. And I would say maybe 20 levels, I'm guessing. I've played through like 75% of it. But then again, you've also got the endless mode, which is, you know, those levels but go on forever. And you've got a bunch of levels from the original game. Hold on a second. I'll take the left, you take the right.
What are these tunnels?
We're in the Dwarven Mines. It's where I work.
You're a miner now?
Not like I had an in-demand skill set beyond the whole kill orcs cast spells thing. Plus, turns out people weren't exactly grateful when I shut off the map.
Alrighty. Yeah, I would suggest voice chat. You can totally use enter to do text chat, as you can see, enter. But voice chat's way handier, so I'm ready to go.
It begins.
Also, obviously, you get the chance to readjust your stuff at the start of each game. I just didn't. Yeah, lots of stuff here though. I mean, if you like the first Orcs Must Die, this is the place to go. Sorry if I sound a little off today, folks. I've got a flu and my throat spray is starting to wear off already. Yeah, same combos, same like grabbing skulls. It's very much the same game, unfortunately. But it's still a lot of fun, and that's kind of what matters.
This is nice. Here we go.
As you can see, like it's very much how you want to play this game. He's right up front there, but you can also get that cross from the first game, so he could be back here with me if he really wanted to. Whereas I'm right back here, but I also got this bitchin' blade staff, so I could be up in the business with him if I had chosen to do so. There's also pickups, health, mana. You also find skulls in the environment as well as more coins, which is what you build stuff with. You know, goodies. This game kind of just has everything you'd expect it to have, but in such great quantities that everyone's happy.
That's gonna leave a mark.
No, we wrap up with just.
We'll enjoy this.
I would recommend playing on Apprentice to start off, though. This game can get rather difficult with just one player near the ends. Fairly quickly, this game can get really difficult with one player. It feels like a lot of these maps are designed for 2 players. Just in the way that there are like multiple doors you have to be watching after, and very much 2 distinct paths you should be paying attention to. So playing on Apprentice, which is the easy difficulty, will make the opening areas of this game much easier, and it means that when you do go to do hard, the normal difficulty, you'll have just a greater variety of spells, you'll have just a more powered up stuff, which is always good.
Abandon all hope, orcs.
Alrighty, I'm ready to go. What's he building over there? Oh, he's building stuff back here. That's smart.
Let's begin.
This is definitely, like, as much as strategy is going to be a huge part of what you're doing here, it's definitely, as a game, feels much less about strategy than it does feel about skill. Which is interesting for the type of game it is. I like, and, you know, that's kind of personal taste, whether you like that more or less. That was very much the kind of dichotomy between this and Dungeon Defenders last year. But I think this works. I think this is a really good sequel. I think there's just a ridiculous amount of content here. It's big, too. It's like, I remember this thing was like 7 gigs when I downloaded it, which makes me doubt this thing will actually come to consoles. Which is fine, because I think this actually is a better PC release in a lot of ways. Allows better expandability as well, and just, you know, you're wanting some Twitch control on this, and I feel like the mouse and keyboard's giving you that.
Surely there's more.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these things out.
The sweet burn of acid. How I love it.
And,
Time to die.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to, like, say things about this game just because it's kind of more of the same, but in a good way.
A delightful series of deaths.
I don't know. It's fun. It's a good game. There's not really much else to say about it. Lots of expandability. You'll be finding yourself playing this game for a long time, and more importantly, just like it feels like good gameplay. It's solid as it ever was. The new weapons and stuff they've added, the new stuff they've added is good stuff, and the co-op works. I mean, if you can get somebody to play with, co-op works. It's $15 right now. I think a 2-pack is $25. So that's not too bad. Yeah, not bad. Why don't we call it there? I don't think showing anymore really does anything. Yeah, it's kind of just more of the same, but that's not a bad thing. If you like the first Orcs Must Die, this is a must-buy. And if you just like tower defense and maybe didn't check out the first Orcs Must Die, it's worth checking out. Not sure if there's a demo. If there is, you should grab it. If there's not, maybe just look into it. This is a cool game. It's worth your time. It's a lot of fun, and yeah. We should have a review later up sometime, hopefully this weekend, maybe next week. Working on that still. I want to finish the campaign. Aside from that, it's got my recommendation so far. Yeah, this is Half Beard Hud, and this was Orcs Must Die, and we're out.